Hello everyone and welcome to Tetris Survival, which is like Tetris Friends Marathon, but a little different. The goal is to reach the end, but this time there are 20 levels instead of 15, and when you reach the end, the game doesn't stop getting harder. It keeps getting harder and you go for as long as you can survive. So it's like a marathon, but if you're insanely good at Tetris. I'm not sure what marathon is actually for, since this game mode exists, but my friend Pogo Derp really liked it. Said that it reminded them of Tetris the Grand Master after it hits level 20, and they had a good time with it. They said it has a more forgiving rotation system than Tetris the Grand Master. You'll have to take his word for that because I haven't played any of those. I do know that the people that developed Tetris the Grand Master also developed Tetris 99. If you want some Tetris trivia for any particular reason from someone who barely plays Tetris. So, even though we're pretty much done talking about Tetris Survival already, we're going to talk about another Tetris game that's gone. Not one that can still be preserved, but one that's already gone. Because there are a surprising amount of just gone Tetris games that don't exist anymore. This time we're going to be talking about Tetris Burst, which was sort of a Tetris game based around the idea that all the blocks have different juicy flavors inside of them. And when you lined up a row to clear it, they burst open and the flavors filled up a meter that would give you a power-up. Had a very jungle theme, had a very tribal beat to the music. I really liked the aesthetic, the sound effects, and the idea of a juicy meter that filled up and gave you powers. But the thing is that Tetris Burst was made for a gambling site, and from what I understand it was possible to make actual money playing Tetris Burst. That's not something I was interested in. But Tetris Burst disappeared before I could try it, which sucks. Because it looks like it would be my favorite version of Tetris if I could play it. But it doesn't seem to exist anywhere, and even if someone could find all the files for it, I don't know if it would actually work without the functionality of the original website it was made on. Like, I don't know if it's inseparable from the gambling or something. From what I've seen on YouTube, it looks like a fairly normal Tetris game, but, you know, who knows. I probably shouldn't have looked it up on YouTube because looking it up on YouTube has just made me want to play it more, and I can't. But it looked really fun to me, at least. I really like the gimmick behind it, and I really like the aesthetic. So yeah, that's one of many, many Tetris games that are no longer available for you to purchase. And soon, Tetris Survival will join them. Tetris Survival may not have any particularly special gimmicks, but my friend liked it, and it's more Tetris. You may have also noticed that the voice and the style of blocks have been changed for this one. Because my friend Pogo Derp wanted to show off as many of the block and voice styles as possible. So, the bonus level. The blocks will blink in and out of existence during the bonus level. They stay there, but whether you can see them or not, the game decides that. So, it adds an extra layer of challenge in that you have to memorize where the blocks are before you place them. Some people might think this is kind of bullshit, but Pogo Dirt personally thought it was great, and I know I'm a big fan of similar things when they're done in beat-em-ups, so it would be silly to complain when Tetris does the same thing. Either way, that's it for Tetris Survival.
Tetris. Triple. Good job.